All right, y'all. Straight from the hood near you, now to a podcast. Been a couple months off, but we back. It's a new episode, Tales from the Neighborhood. It's your boy, Young Tim.
And that nigga T-Mo in the building.
Man, we got a lot of shit to catch up on, man. Yeah. Hey, a lot of shit done happened since we last seen y'all. I mean, hey, let's just say I was right on a lot of things, bro.
Y'all know he was ready to say that.
I'm just ready to get into it. You know me, I'm ready for the sports section.
Yeah. Before we get started, shout out to Banger Boy. Got the new shit.
Man, shout out to Banger Boy Studios, man.
Dopeness.
Professional. I'm talking about, bro.
And I appreciate people like him because he always trying to elevate. He always trying to move up in something. So that's why I fucks with him.
You got everything you need. Studio, producing, video editing, whatever you need, bro. Podcasting.
I'll leave a link in the description to his stuff.
Yes, please support.
Yeah. We can go to that.
But sure, let's go ahead and get this started off. We're going to start off with the recap of all our previous episodes to now. Starting with what we predicted was right so far. So, like I would say, like the NBA season, everybody knows I predicted the Lakers to win the finals last year.
Which I agree with. Yeah. He had a good pick on that.
Now, we had a lot of different takes on football, the NFL season.
Yeah, but it was funny because what we predicted was kind of close, but it was different teams. Because I had the Chiefs going. They went, but got embarrassed. So
true.
And then he did predict at the Bucks.
Hey, I told y'all. Hey,
he did.
Hey, at first though, the first couple weeks of the season, my prediction didn't look too good, but we picked it up, bro. Because I'm like, oh my God, Tom, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Time to go back to New England.
Hey, it was just because they didn't gel yet. He was still getting used to Bruce, so
and now think about this much time. This news, that we gonna speak on that later. But
yeah, then we predicted that OBJ wouldn't pan out.
Man, I was hurt when that happened, bro. I was like, man, because me personally, I thought this was gonna be a breakout season for him this past season. I'm like, ooh. But then again, with Baker Mayfield as his quarterback, you never know. But I just thought that this was going to be the year that nigga was going.
I'm going to say a weird statement right now. I feel like he doesn't do well until he has turmoil around him. It seems like he don't do nothing worthwhile until his turmoil. Then when he had all that going on with the goalpost, when he slammed this helmet on the goalpost and hit himself like an idiot.
Nigga, that was
then
he
had that breakout game the next game, then got hurt. I was like, wow, okay. I see how your career is gonna go pretty much. It's no secret now.
Well, that mean this season then he should be
He'll last probably till week 16, 17.
Because a lot of people already starting to write him off, saying he ain't gonna never be the same Odell. Is he worth this and that? I'm like,
at this point, they got reason to say this.
I think he's still,
look how many years it's been since he's just lasted, and we talked about him all year.
I think put into the right system, I feel like he can still be Odell Beckham Jr. in the right system.
Yeah, hopefully you just stay healthy, man. True. That's the one problem in NFL, NBA sometimes. Them injuries just be
man, it robs us of so many good games. Just think of that health, man.
Speaking of injuries, Jimmy G.
Just think about so many big games in history would have been different if, let's just say, if Kyrie didn't get hurt in 15, who's to say the Cavs didn't win back-to-back championships that year, bro?
Because we did get upset about that.
I'm just saying
you're right about that.
It's a lot of injuries that.
Yeah, and then Jimmy G. Honestly, we all know that Super Bowl was a fluke, so I'm not even debating that. But
Well, what did San
Any other
Francisco
time.
even do this year? I don't even remember, man. I was
Losing record. Jimmy G wasn't even playing.
because George
How many games
the
did he
Kittles
play?
didn't play either, didn't he?
Nah, he missed like near the end of the year, and like he missed the games where they was like it don't even matter no more. We got a losing record.
Hey, George Kittle, that's a real ass white boy right there. I fuck with
Yeah.
that nigga game, man.
He's like the white chocolate. Him and Travis are like the white chocolate.
Hey,
in the
Travis
NFL
Kelce.
right
There ain't no Gronk though, but
now. Yeah, true. Yeah. For right now,
for right now,
this is because he got time, bro. It's because he got time.
Travis got Patrick.
Just now though. That's only been happening with 3 years. If imagine if he would have had somebody elite longer than that, he would be up there with Tony when it comes to all that. He would be breaking records right now.
Yeah, but
Even though he already
but the tight end position in the NFL today is pretty good though. Like you got a lot of up and coming tight
like
ends.
overall it is like a lot. One dude
I
that
like
people
old
never
boy
talk
from
about. Who you gonna talk
the
about?
Raiders, Darren Waller. That
Waller?
dude can
Okay,
ball,
yeah,
bro.
I like that. I like that tight end. One dude that I like wide out wise that nobody really talks about but needs to be talked about, Stefan Diggs, bro. Stefan Diggs is the truth, bro.
I feel like he totally changed the game in Buffalo this season.
He is the truth, bro. Like even before that, because you know I liked him in Minnesota, but he just got trash quarterbacks, so you didn't really even get to see him.
And Josh Allen, man,
Hey, that boy nice. I give him that credit. He
a
nice.
big old boy. He can take a hit and he can move.
He reminds me of Ben back in the day. But he hold the ball too. He got that Ben syndrome. He hold the ball too much. Like, bro, let it go. For real.
Yeah.
Then one thing that hurt us that we predicted, well, hurt me, excuse me. Cowboys failing.
Bro,
Predicted that.
we are, me personally, not even as a Cowboys fan, once Dak got hurt, I'm like, oh, well, what we got lined up for next season? That's how I felt like the Cowboys should have been. I'm like, bro. I mean, Dalton was a nice hope. I mean,
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this year. Dalton, he did all right. I ain't gonna say he was trash. He wasn't trash, but he did all right for the situation.
he was all right when he was actually standing up. Like, I'm like, ah, damn,
Bro,
keep
this
that
line,
nigga.
that line is garbage, bro. Now, man.
It got to the point where I was like, I was watching the Cowboys games and I'm like, man, you can't even blame Andy. Like, man, he can't do it. No, he ain't got. Man.
As soon as he hutting, but they in the backfield.
I knew it, bro. When he got the concussion, I'm like, up. It was only a matter of time. They was beating him up, bro.
Bro, you gotta have a tough dude that play quarterback, bro. And a lot of these dudes is not tough at all, bro. And they get exposed when they get on teams like that. They're just like David Carr. Like, remember back in the day, David Carr? He was actually legit. But first team he went to was Houston. So
And that's when they was the new
demolished.
Texans.
Exactly. He got demolished, fam.
Yeah, true.
Then one thing you know I'm gonna bring up, Steph Curry did solidify himself as the point guard right now. I can say that.
Okay,
I don't know if you would
I
agree,
will.
but
I will say, as a Lakers fan, I did watch the game last night, and
he made you nervous.
My main critique of Steph Curry over the past seasons of why he can't be the best point guard is because he's not a complete point guard. But because I always said, oh yeah, he's a tremendous shooter, but oh, Kyrie can drive, Kyrie can finish in the paint. Kyrie last night, I saw Steph do all the same things. I was like, oh, I don't know now. And with the effortless pull-up shot he got, man, I saw him last night pump fake a shot, wait till LeBron was standing in his face and just shot it. Like, man, and he went in. I'm like, bro, anybody else shoot that, you getting pulled out the game. Yet alone, you ain't gonna make it, bro. So I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
you're not trusting nobody if they take a shot like that.
I feel
unless
like
it go in.
I feel like now that he got a rhythm, oh my God, it's scary, bro. But
Yeah.
I don't know, best point guard.
What can I say? Like, he's got the best handle, got the best vision. Only person that you can say got better vision than him is Russell at times. Sometimes Russell has his moments.
So why we can't put Westbrook as best point guard? Broke the triple double
break down
record.
why. Like, I understand the triple double and all that, bro, but he is not an efficient player, bro. Like, bro, his efficiency as a point guard, bro, it has to be better than that. Like, look at Kyrie. I can make better argument for Kyrie right now. He just joined the 50-40-90 club.
Without even giving a fuck about the season.
Facts. Like, he been talking about social injustice for almost the whole season. And he done took personal time to miss games and still got a 50-40-90.
Nah, for real.
That's serious. That's serious.
I don't know. I when I say
That would be the only person that I argue with.
when you say best point guard, bro, it's so hard right now in today's NBA because I feel like today is a point guard league. You got to have a point guard. Like, I mean, Chris Paul, look at what he did to Phoenix. Like, I feel like you got to mention that. Like, who would have thought the Phoenix Suns would have a better record than the Clippers, the Lakers, Portland, Dallas a year ago?
That surprises me more that they the number 2 seed and it's been like all year they've been near the top. True. It ain't just been like they just came out of nowhere. No, it's been like all year they've been near the top.
And then we got Dame Dollar. Come on.
Yeah. That's the truth.
I don't know, bro, with that point guard situation.
But my thing with Dame is he's not a good enough, like, he can hit the threes, but like during the game, warming up, sometimes he just be like lost in the sauce. Sometimes, like, especially when they get the doubling him, he get lost in the sauce sometimes. That's the only reason. But I feel like if he get more aggressive, I would put him up there. He don't get aggressive enough. That's my thing, bro. He got to get more aggressive.
And true. Then, like you said, I always put Kyrie for the last couple seasons. I've always had him above Steph.
That was my
I don't know.
that I was gonna say. I wasn't even gonna put Russell up there because I know what Russell is.
I just feel like even though we know Steph is a great shooter, but I just feel like Kyrie Irving is that one point guard you get about and give you a bucket any way you fucking want it, bro. Anyway, like, all right, roll the ball out, go get me a bucket.
Facts, bro.
So I'm like, I just feel like
he's a bucket getter. I agree with that.
But I mean, man, this playoffs is finna be fun. I don't even know what to expect.
So I wanted one thing we did, like, we predicted, but we didn't mean to predict this. The Aaron Rodgers situation.
Man. Again,
I didn't think it was gonna go down like that, bro. I did not, bro. I did not.
I just don't see. When I look at his situation, where can he go? Like, where else can you see him?
I don't see him nowhere else.
I've tried to place him in multiple scenarios or trades to other teams. I've been trying to picture him like.
And even if it is a trade, the problem would be the team would have to give up too much. Now they ain't got nothing when he get there. Right.
I'm like, what team is willing to trade the quarterback they do have for him? Like, there's probably a couple teams, but I know there's at least 6 teams off back who are not trading their starting quarterback
at all. They're not.
So
my thing was, even when I was looking into the Denver thing, I'm like, bro, even if I feel like they shouldn't give up on Drew. I like Drew. I honestly like Drew. Like, if you let him grow up, he could be a nice quarterback. Like, he can get you to a playoff. He better than Andy Dalton.
Drew Lock.
That's all I was saying. He better than
I don't know. I've been saying Denver needs to figure out their quarterback situation.
Mm-hmm. I was expecting them to take a quarterback, but then they took JC. So shout out to JC Horn. I liked him a lot in college too.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the Broncos, shout out to Baron Browning too.
Yeah.
Put the city on the map.
Fort Worth Tigers getting drafted. That's a big thing.
For real. Sertan though.
Man, he is nice, bro. Ooh. I wish we would have. Everybody was talking about trading up for Kyle Pitts. We should have been trading up for him.
I thought he was gonna go to Dallas. I was like, man, Cowboys gonna snatch Sertan. They need that.
And I was cool. I'm cool with Sertan, but
I just feel
the fact that we got Micah and we could have got him. We traded with our rival. That was my thing.
But y'all did need a linebacker though, right?
But we traded with our rival just to change one spot. Like, that made zero sense to me.
I mean, I guess look at it from the Cowboys head brass point of view. We attacked our weak spot. You know, on top of all that other stuff, we got us a linebacker.
I think they're just trying to save face because Sean Lee just retired. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you still got a lot of linebackers there. You got Damian. You still got They still got Van Der Esch. They still got Jalen. I mean, you got players still. So,
bro, I just feel like the Cowboys they need to prove it. I'm like they got too
honestly.
good of offensive weapons to have the record they had last year.
Yeah, and it was disappointing. Like the fact that when Dak was there, that they made it so close with that trash defense.
And
I don't know what kind of defense.
I wanted to ask the Cowboys, did y'all forget how to run the ball last year? Like, do y'all forget y'all have Ezekiel Elliott? I was just wondering because I'm like,
and then when you do give it to him, he ain't in rhythm. Now he fumbling the ball. So,
and I'm like, because at first I was blaming it on Zeke. I'm like, dang, every Cowboys game I did watch, Zeke was looking horrible. I'm like, oh, stay into that run, no more feed me. But then I looked, it's the system.
Yeah, to me, it's always been like, no matter how far you want to get, the problem that's always been the problem with the Cowboys is the system. They franchise as a whole, bro. To me, I still own it. They're the only franchise that runs like owner GM is the same person. So he got all to say so, and he always getting interviews. He always getting talked to. Like, you don't see no other owners, GMs talking when they lost or win. Like, I'm cool with you talking in the offseason. If you talking in the offseason, do your thing. But every game, I got to hear from you. All right, bro, I'm getting tired of you.
Right?
I'm getting tired of you.
You tired of the owner in the videos dancing.
And then they always showing him them shots in the skybox, and he's always reacting to everything. Like, we need a laissez-faire owner. Like, bro, I'm gonna just lay in the shadows and I'm gonna get this team right. Like I give credit to who's the GM for Oakland, Mike Mayock. Everybody was clowning him when he first got hired. Everybody was clowning him, but he is slowly but surely gotten him a nice roster together, bro. Like a nice roster. And if David Carr like starts to mature where we think he's supposed to be at, they're gonna have a nice team. They might make the playoffs. I think they were supposed to last year.
Yeah, they were supposed to. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of teams that gotta make a big step this season because so many teams I look at have so much talent to be not making the playoffs and not making deep playoff runs. Yeah, it's crazy.
That just show you how deep the talent pool is. Like, you got to have more than just the normal stuff now. Like, you got to have basically a super team when you go out there. Like, look at all the Bucks did to get all them pieces in that time. Like, people don't even realize that. They got a lot of pieces in that little window when Tom got there. They got a lot of pieces. And it took all of that just to sneak them into the playoffs because they didn't even make the playoffs last year.
True.
So, plus it was Jameis. So.
He's the new Saints quarterback, ain't he?
What you think that's going to... I think it's going to fail.
Yeah.
I think it's going to fail, but like, it ain't going to like... It's going to be like a nice season, but they're not going to make no playoffs.
Get ready for 30 interceptions, New Orleans.
30 for 30 again.
Another 30 for 30.
Go for it 2 times. Like, bro, just... I feel like he need to turn down. He need to turn into what Dak when he was first starting out. Check down Poppy, bro. When you get to doing that trigger happy stuff, bro, that's when you get in trouble.
True.
Especially when they know you passing. Like,
that's what a lot of the
when they know you passing. Stop getting trigger happy. Y'all need to start selling these fakes. That's what Pat Mahomes is so good at. Like,
they too busy trying to go for the big play. Man, look at your underneath routes, man.
And that don't make no sense to me. Like,
they just pick.
Even high schoolers do that now. Like, if you watch high school football, they doing all that. They doing the basics. Like, they throwing to the running back. It's turning into a touchdown. I'm like, bro, why can't?
That's what I think. That's why I think Tampa Bay. When at the beginning of the season, I think Tom Brady was too used to. Man, I got some young receivers now, bro. I'm just gonna launch it. I'm gonna have big plays. But once he got back to New England check down, let me hit my tight end over here. Let me get this screen pass set up. Let me get this out route. What happened? Here comes Tampa Bay. Boom. Offense moving, running game moving.
He got that boy Scotty Miller. Man, he turned Scotty Miller into his new Wes Welker.
Man, Scotty Miller.
That boy is nice. I like him.
Yeah,
He remind me of Wes Welker.
I like Scotty Miller game. They got the whole crew back too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be scary again.
Oh yeah, quick shout out to D West who get started on this.
Oh yeah,
A couple episodes ago. You predicted something. He didn't even try to predict this, so I gotta give credit for it. He was saying that Cam should go to New England. And I ran the take back, bro. You gotta get credit for that, bro. So Cam did go to New England. And now he's going to be in his second year, which I think is going to be all right. They might not make the playoffs, but they're going to have like a 9-7. Not what? Well, 9-8 now.
yeah.
However that goes.
Belichick was spending that money this offseason. He was trying to sign. I'm like, man,
Hey, he was butthurt about Tom winning. That's what that was.
I said, okay, Belichick, open them pocketbook up, man.
Yeah, he know what's up. He know what time it is.
But shoot, moving on to the next thing, let's talk about music. What new music you listening to? Or no, what artist are you listening to now?
Man, before we go any further, we have to bring up the new shit. J. Cole.
J. Cole. Can't speak music without speaking on that.
J. Cole new shit is nice. It's I don't know. It don't. The one thing I like about him, it don't remind you of no album that he did before. So he's on some different shit.
And I think a lot of people get kind of burnt out on J. Cole with the same thing with Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people get burnt out with the wait in between time. That like they're not gonna be an artist who give you an album and in between they drop in like a lot of different singles or mixtapes and stuff. So it kind of as a fan you like you get your hopes down.
Yeah, that's true.
And
we like such like. We done turned into so many now creatures. Like, that's how we want it now. So them dudes is dropping, like, a single every month or two. Them the dudes is, like, eating right now.
Which leads to my question. Was it worth the wait?
For me, personally, yes, it was. So, I still was listening to KOD, so.
I feel like
I still was listening to KOD.
J. Cole can never get old, bro. It's always you can always put on some Cole.
Yeah. Sometimes I still go back and listen to Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is probably one of the best, like, pound for pound, like, back to, like, front cover to back cover.
Yeah, I love Friday Night Lights.
Best albums I've heard.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Just because of the storylines and all the, like, stuff that he had going on at that time that he was rapping about.
When everybody speaks on Friday Night Lights, on J. Cole, when his music, I always speak on Friday Night Lights. I feel like to me, that's one that stands out.
And one thing I was thinking, I seen a post. I think you was messing with this one. It was like, but I had to bring this up. A good album that will always resonate with like our generation is Wiz Khalifa. That Rolling Papers album.
Rolling Papers.
Yeah, bro. Like that's definitely honorable mention, man. Wiz did his thing on that shit. Wiz did his thing.
Rolling Papers. I feel like with him, Rolling Papers, he got two projects I feel like will always be timeless. Rolling Papers and Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah, man.
I feel like Cushion Orange Juice, we gonna be you like 15 years later. Still can turn that on the Saturday.
I might show that to my kids.
Man.
When they ask what I used to listen to, let me pop this cereal.
Let me tell you.
Well, I can't even say let me pop this in real quick. Let me pull this up on YouTube.
Right. The way technology going.
Yeah, I can't pop nothing in no more.
Let me just push this button.
Yeah. My car ain't even got no CD player.
Matter of fact, I ain't even got to push nothing. Let me just tell the TV what to play. Yeah. The way the world going now.
Hey Alexa, play some old school.
Nah, for real. Hey, play that old Wiz Khalifa.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that shit about them though. They got timeless music. No matter what time you at, like
I always like a lot. I like a lot of those artists in that whole little bracket. I like a lot of their old stuff more, like Wiz, Big Sean, like all them in that group.
Yeah,
I feel like their earlier projects to me are so much better than anything they can drop now. anything. I don't know. Those just resonate with you more. What's good? You are tuned in to another episode of Tales from the Neighborhood, real point of views from some real niggas. We talk everything from sports, music, to things happening now in the world. It's your boy Young Tim. You can follow me on Instagram at iYoungTim, Snapchat SMeYoungTim, and anything music, you can email me at youngtim13@gmail.com. Do more.
So, like, let's talk about new music. What you think of Lil Baby? I fucks with Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, man, I feel like Lil Baby is one of those artists that when you listen to him and he just starts going on like one of those verses where he just going. I feel like you can feel the pain in what he's rapping. Like, nigga, I be having to pause it like, nigga, hold on, nigga, I'm finna call one of my homies, make sure they was okay. Type For real.
Yeah, he real, man. He real. Like, I mess with Lil Baby, man.
I feel like he don't miss. Like, everything he drops is just...
And even when he on other people's stuff.
Yeah, don't let it be a feature.
Man, that feature with Drake. Ooh, say. Monster.
That remind me of that little funny video I saw. We say with Drake let Lil Baby in the studio. That shit funny, yeah, I know y'all seen that shit. That shit funny.
Bro, that shit funny. Yeah.
Now Lil Baby and
we gotta talk about Gucci Man Army Heat forming.
Right. The new 1017.
I remember at one point in time we was talking about that, like back in high school, we was gonna make ourselves a new 1017. Now we literally seeing that like in real time.
And all these artists are woo, this is not like people who just said, "Oh, I signed to Gucci and I use that name," and these niggas dropping shit. They dropping shit and they actually are talented, bro. Like I can listen to all his artists.
Mm-hmm.
I do listen to all of them.
Underrated. Shout out to Enchanting. She's from here, so
very versatile.
I first met her when I was messing with J.O. when I was recording with him a little bit. So yeah, I got to meet her before all of that. So she was a cool person. So yeah, big shout out to her. Glad you're doing big things. That's just a good look for the city. Real talk. Then we gotta talk about Drake. Got to.
What else is there to say about Drake?
At this point, like, there's no debate. He's the GOAT. The GOAT, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Look at how long he sat on the top and not been knocked off.
I just can't never put nobody above Wayne. I don't care. I guess it's just.
But we're into like.
I guess it's just because of so big of impact Wayne had on our lives as youth. Like, I just can't see nobody above him just because of what Wayne meant to us.
To us, yeah.
Like you got to understand.
It's more of a personal thing.
We hung in the same crew. Wayne got us through high school, bro. So I'm like, I just can't. I don't know.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I just start looking at how the whole game has changed since Drake got in it.
That's true, though.
Like, if you keep in mind, to me, the torch got passed. Like, because Lil Wayne was the dominant person. But to me, the torch got passed that first time that he went to prison, real talk. Like, real talk. Like, that little long time that he went to, I think, Rikers, I think. Mm-hmm. Bro, that's when Drake took over, bro. Like, that's when it was a rap for everybody.
True.
For everybody. And people got to remember, that was a long time ago.
And niggas used to clown Drake for the little soft, romantic singing pain shit. Now everybody's doing it.
Now every rapper doing it.
Now that's the way to connect to people is by doing that style.
Remember that one song that the dude's doing the remix to that, Making My Way Downtown. I cannot express how girly that is for you to go from gangster to Making My Way Downtown. Fam, how you gonna twist that? Like, we know this song.
Man.
Y'all disappoint me every time. Y'all disappoint me every time.
But yeah, like Drake,
it's super funny.
I feel like he changed the game, and it's just everything he drops just is
fire.
Man,
hot fire.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think who else could just.
No, nobody, bro. Not on that level. Not on that level where it's like at that point it's something that's small to him and it turned into a Billboard song that's on the radio for like some months.
I feel like the only artist right now who can drop something and do the numbers that Drake is doing so fast. But I guess just because of the movement behind this person and the fan base is YoungBoy. Like I've seen it myself. He could drop something at 12 p.m. midday, and at 5 o'clock p.m. it has already 10 million views. I'm like,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've seen him drop a video at midnight, and I wake up in the morning, and it's already in the millions. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
But
So one person I want to bring up, bro. How you feel about 6ix9ine still out here thriving?
I just feel like it's too many real niggas in the world for this nigga to still be running around, bro.
But to me, that's just showing how real they are. Like, to me, bro, when as many people as he's called out to, like, it'd be different if he wasn't calling nobody out. He was just trolling. He calling people out. Just recently, wouldn't he just, I think he trying to fight Meek Mills. They ain't trying to fight
Then he clowning on Lil Reese over the situation.
He trying to fight the Paul brother. Not Logan, but Jake.
I just feel like he doing anything he can to stay public. Like, I always look at it like, all right,
but it works.
It works. Like, he snitched and
like, my thing is, you can't knock somebody if something for them works, bro, and then y'all eating it up, y'all feeding into it. So y'all, how are you mad about it?
I just look at it like, well.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not cool with all the, like, I'm cool with him as a person, like, but the arrogance and the flashiness I can do without. Like, when, like, even when Dolph had that Lambo and all that colorful stuff, I could really do without that, but I understand why they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect why they do it, because they in that position, so they got that right to do that, bro. If me and you was to blow up and we in that position, bro, I promise you, even our personalities wouldn't allow us to get shit like that.
Yes, exactly.
We would get low key shit. We would get old schools, trick them out. We would do stuff like that.
Yeah, we not doing
kind of like the Slim Thug route. Like, Slim Thug, he got probably, to me, one of the best, like, car collections any artist got. Like, hands down to me. Like, as far as you want to go, like classic stuff, good stuff, like good, like solid cars, Slim Thug, bro. His collection is crazy. Him and Dion. Have you seen Dion's collection, car collection? Same, bro. I be paying attention to that. I be watching some of that stuff that be on YouTube. They just be showing all certain stuff in their cars. Luckily, they don't show their location because these dudes getting crazy.
Yeah, this shit is
R.I.P. to Pop Smoke.
Right, man. Cause that album, he
was nice, bro. I liked him.
That album,
yeah, I had to say that.
That album was fire.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
What we spoke on J. Cole and Drake, a couple OGs. What new artist are you messing with now that you weren't messing with beforehand?
So I was ready for this. I got a list. Like, I would just let you go down the line. We'll go one by one. So I'm gonna break it down. First one I'm gonna talk about is that boy Larry June. Shout out to Larry June. Larry June is dope. Like, he remind me back of them when we was growing up, them 90s and A-Ball MJG remix, like, on some cool tip. Like, he's dopeness to the third degree.
Larry June. Somebody to check out. Out.
Who you got you think this new?
Well, one person who I have become a new fan of, and man, I've been fucking with this person tough now. What comes to find out they've been out for a couple years is I've been messing with this dude named No Cap.
Oh, No Cap. Oh yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, he nice.
This nigga is so fire, bro. Like, and he one of them type of niggas who do the rapping, the melody singing, but he has punchlines, and he be speaking on some real shit. Look up Ghetto Angels by him. And as a real nigga, tell me you can't listen to that song and not feel not one part of that song hit you personally.
Yeah, for real.
Like, bro, I be listening to all that nigga shit. And it ain't just the fact about he ain't spitting on no gun talk all the time. He's saying bars. He got shit that make you think. Like, he make you think like the old Wayne days. Like, man, wait, what he say?
I like them.
I like that type of shit. Like, shit that had me thinking like, wait, he said, oh shit, nigga, behind that, he said that. But that's what I'm fucking with now.
That's why I always like respect dudes like Don Tripp, like people like that, or Lupe, people like that. Like, I always respect people like them because they gonna say something to make you think. Him and Lito, of course.
But yeah, that's who my pandemic playlist was mainly, let's put it like that. My pandemic playlist was mostly listening to No Cap. I became a big fan.
Yeah, I fucks with another one. I got Primo Rice.
Another
I
one
don't know
new to
where
me.
he from, but I know that he just been real big on the streets. I don't know if he's had some on the radio out here, but
That's another one I'm gonna have to look up.
yeah, he's dope, bro. He's dope. Primo Rice, you can really look up any song. You gonna catch his vibe as soon as it come on. Like he on some pimp type stuff. Like him, Larry June, and another dude named Akeem Ali. Man, them dudes is nice, bro. Nice with that mic. Like I could tell they was bred for this. Like that's why I like dudes like that. You got another one you thinking of?
Now, I also became a fan. I also gonna name another person I became a fan of, Jack Boy. Hey,
Oh, see, this one I ain't heard.
I always thought that Jack Boy was just Kodak Black hype man, or the shooter, or Kodak best friend that's always locked up.
So is this Jack Boy Marley or is this somebody else?
It's Jack Boy. It's just Jack Boy.
Oh, it's just Jack Boy. 'Cause I know I think I heard of a Jack Boy Marley, but I don't even know.
Nah, this is Jack Boy. He's Kodak homeboy, but he actually got some music. Like I started listening to this song called "Won't Understand," and I'm like, oh, this nigga actually got some. But in his new song, "Protecting My Energy," nigga, that's my theme song right now, bro.
That's a dope title.
Yeah, Protecting My Energy. Yeah, just the title itself, I'm like,
that's intriguing. That's an intriguing.
Protecting
title.
My Energy.
Yeah.
But if you listen to that hoe, he also speaking some real shit. I'm like, okay. So the No Cap and Jack Boy, for the most part, over this past pandemic time, have really made me the biggest fan out of those two artists than anybody else. So
I got another one I've been messing with lately. He actually from this area. His name Trap Fur. Trap Fur is nice.
he put me on the way here. I'm like, ooh.
I had to show some of his stuff, man. Cause hey, bruh, don't get me wrong, he got the gunplay in there a little bit, but bro be actually spitting. Like he be spitting. Like he'll give you something out of nowhere, left field, where like what did he just say? Like. Had to run it back.
Just the 3-4 songs I heard already, I was like, damn.
Yeah, like, and he going in as soon as the songs come in. So it's like, man, in your face, like aggressive punchlines. That's what I mess with.
Yeah, me too. I like that shit. Like shit that catch my eyes. Like don't be talking to me about some shit that the same nigga was talking about on the last two songs. Like say some shit that's gonna catch my eyes. Do something different. But that's
something that's gonna catch your attention.
That's what I look for.
Like intellect. If you show me intellect in a song, bro, I'm gonna respect you on a whole different level.
Show me some intellect, and also can make me to connect with what you saying. Like,
fact,
like
bro.
if what you saying, I could. If you saying something, I see me and my niggas doing too. I'm like, I feel that shit. Like me and my niggas was doing that on the Saturday night. We was sitting in a circle trying to figure out where the girls at or what party to hit up. I've been there, nigga. I know. So
yeah, when you make stuff relatable like that, that's what makes you more likable. Yeah, one dude I was gonna bring up too, bro. This my new favorite white dude to rap, bro. Named Marlon Craft. Marlon Craft. He's doing like you remember them Joyner Lucas songs where he's like doing it from a different perspective.
Yeah, like
he did a couple
racist.
of those. He did a racist cop song that actually like got on the news and everything. So like he a big deal. He from New York.
I'm gonna have to
shout out to Marlon Craft, man.
Marlon Craft. Yeah.
Man,
what
he's hard.
What album? Whose album are you looking forward to?
Well, I was already looking forward to J. Cole, so I can't say that. I say one I'm looking forward to is Kendrick, bro.
Always. Like I wish Kendrick was an artist who give us an album a year.
If he gave us an album a year, bro, he'd be dominating everything, bro. Nobody would even be bothering with music.
But I know Kendrick. Anything he drops, like I still listen to Good Kid, Mad City, like,
Yeah.
oof, and still be shocked at some of the shit I'm hearing on there. Like,
Yeah,
man,
especially when you run it back and you think you heard something, and then you like, wait, I didn't catch that last time. Hold on.
and like how he can tell stories through his music. You like, wait, this shit go connect to the last song. Wait, you got to go back and look and
Yeah, and then I'm also looking forward to Future and Big Crit.
They drop them. They dropping a joint or something?
I hope not.
Oh, I'm about to say, damn.
If anything, Future gonna drop a Drake.
Speaking, I know a joint though. I am waiting for that Dirk and Lil Baby. Oh, that shit.
That would be hard because Dirk is underrated.
They already pushed it back out of respect to the DMX releasing his album, so I understand that. But I know that shit's going to be crazy.
Yeah, for real.
I'm ready for another Herbo album, G Herbo. I haven't really got to listen to the new T Grizzly because he's somebody I was listening to.
I can't miss T Grizzly just because he's like, I don't like his aneurysms. Like,
I know his last album.
His I think I just don't like his voice.
Well, I forgot what it's called.
Like he got some good stuff. I think I just don't like his voice. I think that's what it is.
He be going in, bro. I just like the way he rapping his flow.
Yeah.
The Smartest. His last album, The Smartest, that shit right there.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Especially he was going through something with the loss of his auntie. So, I mean, that motivates you to make good music.
Another dude I've been listening to, I think they're going to drop new music, but they definitely hyping up this year is this dude named Blast. He from Cali. He got some nice stuff, bro. Like he remind me of them old school R&B dudes, just turned new age, bro. Cause he can give you some R&B, but he can turn around and give you some bars, like Chris Brown used to do back in the day. I fucks with him, bro. I fucks with Blast. I fucks with 42 Doug too.
Oh yeah.
42 Doug. Listen to a couple of his songs.
Hey, that little whistle shit that be on the beginning of his song, that shit be getting me turned up.
Yeah,
ain't even no words. I be live, bro. Every time, bro.
I like Polo G too.
I'm ready for that new A Boogie album.
Boogie with Hoodie.
I've always been a big fan of A Boogie.
I remember you talking about him in your top.
I've always been a big fan of him, man. I like his flow.
Though. At least he's still doing music though.
Nah, for real. I'm trying to think of some more people who I'm waiting for an album.
I wouldn't mind the Pooh Shiesty album. I actually listen to it. I would take the time to listen to a Pooh Shiesty album.
Yeah, because the last one he dropped was dope.
Yeah.
That Neighbors is my shit, bro. With him in Big 30.
Oh, yeah.
And then Box of Churches with him in 21.
Big 30, he sound too much just like the dude, though. That's why I ain't like him. He sound too much just like him.
Oh, no, I like some of the songs Big 30
I thought it was Pooh at first. And I'm like, who's this nigga rapping?
Nah, they got...
like, you would have had to see the video in order to figure out,
I know what you mean.
That's not Pooh.
I know what you mean. Like, they got a song called SRT with Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and Moneybag. They was on that hoe, bro.
Man. That's what's up, though.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Moneybag for that Waukesha song, Nick, for all the niggas who love drink, you know what I'm saying? That's the anthem.
How long you think we're going to have to wait for a Wayne album again?
Man.
I don't even think he's going to drop any more albums, bro.
You don't think so? Man,
he just sold his masters.
Yeah, I know Wayne, bro. He just...
What's the point?
I don't know. The way I feel like that man love music, I feel like he got to drop something else. I feel like he won't be satisfied not dropping shit until he passes away. I feel like that nigga going to be 70 still trying to drop mixtapes.
I feel like he forced that last mixtape, though. The last mixtape we got. I forgot what dedication that was, but it was a dedication. I think it was like 5, right?
I just think people get... like I said, I think I said this before on the podcast. We don't appreciate the new work Wayne does because we have high expectations.
Yeah,
like
he dropped so much heat so fast.
Anything
like
he drops, we're gonna always say, "Oh, is this the Drought 3 worthy? Oh, is this the Dedication 2 worthy? Is this Carter 3?" Like everything he drops, we're gonna look at it like that. Yeah. And sometimes me myself, I'm like, is this song finna be a Millie type shit, or is this? If it's not, I ain't trying to hear it. Or you know, like
Millie was probably one of my favorite Lil Wayne songs.
So I feel like with Wayne, we get spoiled to the fact of we want that 2007-8 Wayne, like, but it's not gonna happen. But I mean, I would accept a Wayne album. I want some new Big Sean shit too.
Yeah.
I fucks with Big Sean. I feel like he's one of the most underrated rappers. Like I tell everybody,
it's a
that.
couple songs I heard recently. Like when he got his braids, now he nice.
Sean.
It's like them braids gave him powers. That's why I'm going back to them.
Nah, for real.
I'm sorry, I cut my hair and I was upset about that. I cut my hair just off of influence. My shit would have been long as hell right now. Cause my shit was long with last time we was here.
Yeah, when I got in the car, I was like, hey, I keep forgetting you had cut your shit, bro. I was like, damn.
I regret it. Bro.
Your shit would have been all right. You would have been having some hang time for real now.
My shit would have been down my back.
Man. But let's shift gears. We gotta switch back over to the sports.
I want to go back to that what we happened since we dropped.
Yeah, we can speak on that.
See something.
Speak on events. What has happened since we've last dropped.
Yeah, we at 45.
Okay. 45 left?
Nah, 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So we want to speak about what has happened since the last time we brought a podcast to you.
So this new president, bro.
Man, I was just telling you. I'm like, man, you know, with the election time, you see these guys 24/7. I see Biden this, but I me my personal self as a everyday person who doesn't deal really in politics. I'm like, I haven't heard nothing from Biden since he won. Me myself,
he like, I had to look into this. Like he passed some little low key bills that we not really hearing about. So
now I don't watch CNN every day, so like other people, so they might see him. Me myself, I don't really know. I haven't heard nothing from him.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to all the older people that was in my ear growing up, bro. Like, if I didn't watch the news as much as I did, I would be lost in the sauce, bro. Because you know how we is sometimes. We just get up, do our thing, go to work, and we go home. We ain't think about the outside world.
Like, if it ain't happening to me, I don't care.
Facts, bro. That's why I'm like,
nah, for real.
I at least need to peak. Like, I suggest that to everybody our age, like especially like 90s babies going into the 2000s people. Like, y'all ain't gotta watch news like for hours and you know what I'm saying, all that. Just at least get up to date on what's going on. Like, at least look online. You know what I'm saying? They got a CNN website.
At least know what's going on around you.
I think they do it locally too. Like, they got just your local news. You can look at like just little snippets on there. They even got it on Facebook. They got it on Facebook now. There's literally a news section. You just go look at what's going on.
I was on the NBC5 page the other day trying to just see what's going on.
And that's how I found out when Chauvin's court date was happening. Because everybody got so hyped up about that. And I'm like, bro, the real thing isn't even happening yet. He don't get sentenced till June 25th.
Right.
And I don't even know if that's going to change because they trying to pass a new bill trying to give them more years. And I'm like, okay. Sounds good, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm just glad we didn't celebrate OJ style when they convicted him.
Man, I did not want to celebrate OJ style. I'm just glad it didn't go the other way because I just was like, oh, this finna be crazy out here.
Hold on. Hold on.
What happened?
He just upset me, man. Junior.
What that
say. But we go into this LeBron game real quick last night. That was not a flop. Draymond hit him dead in the eye, fam.
But he said he flopped?
Talk about how LeBron flopped last night. Chill, bro.
All right.
Chill on my bro LeBron.
He did get hit. The after stuff was a little extra. He was trying to sell it, but he did get hit, bro. You got to give him that. All that other rolling, I'm like, bro, come on now. You 6'8".
He does that every time.
Hey, and it usually always works. It usually always works. I was so sure. I'm like, oh, that's a flagrant. Because just because him doing that, the ref's going to be like, oh, he hurt LeBron James. That's a flagrant. But when they came back and said common foul, I was shocked. I'm like, oh. Because usually every time he reacts like that, it's a flagrant.
Yeah, it should be. That's just like with MJ.
But I feel like the refs could have fucked up that game. Like even though me a Lakers fan, I would love the flagrant, but it was too crucial of a moment to call a flagrant. It would have fucked up the whole. Yeah. So I'm glad the refs didn't do that shit.
Yeah, he threw me out though. I had to bring that up. So let's go back. Let's talk about stimulus checks. So
I appreciate him.
Did we even get a stimulus check since last time?
I don't think it's.
I don't think we
was the
had
last one
one.
was the 600 one, wasn't it?
No, we got a 1,400 one.
1400 one.
But I don't even know if we got the 1,200 one the last episode we did, because all this happened in like just
Yeah,
like
I don't think at that. I don't think at that time we had got no stimulus shit.
Yeah, they was just talking about it. So I mean, it is what it is. I would suggest to everybody who getting stimulus checks, just put that up, bro.
Yeah, my thing is
Put it up.
the people who waiting on these stimulus and just going crazy, like, bro, like, there might not be a next one, bro. So why you just the government
Say
gonna
that.
send?
What's good, people? You are now watching episode 5 of Tales from the Neighborhood. We talk about all kinds of topics, man. Football, basketball, current events, top 5s. Just naming a couple, man. You know how we do. Subscribe to T-MoTV and follow our Facebook page to stay up to date on everything. TFTN, man. We out.
If that week.
Well, and then it didn't make it no better. At one point, I was doing Uber and shit. So
Of course,
I was not letting people get in my car. I wasn't doing that kind of Uber. It was Uber Eats only. Uber Eats only, bro.
bro. I can't see you being no Uber driver.
Facts, bro, because I'm turning up
Hey,
as soon
how
as
you
they do something
doing?
stupid.
How you doing?
Man, just get in the car. Shut up, bro. Don't say nothing, man. Just be quiet. What song you wanted on? I got you. Click. Don't say shit.
Hey, bro, get your hand off my seat like that. I can see you.
thanks, bro.
Nigga, you gonna have all bad ratings, bro. That nigga.
Facts, bro, because I'm turning up as soon as I see some
All right, I'm finna put this Starlito on. Don't talk to me till we get to your destination. Like, God damn, our Uber driver. No, how's your day?
Let me be hot. Hey,
Yeah.
let me stop at the store real
Right,
quick.
hey, you smokes? Shit, all right.
Oh,
Nah, they don't need to let you be no Uber driver. Just do Uber Eats, bro. That shit's funny.
Let's talk about these verses. What was this is a good question. What's your favorite verses so far? I already know mine. I think you already know mine.
Man, mine, of course, is the Gucci and Jeezy one. I feel like whenever they do the verses, they need to start doing it like that. They need
That nigga ass in the dirt.
bro. When he said that, I'm like, bro, you're not saying that shit live to me, bro. Like,
He's fucking on
bro,
today.
man, bro. If one of our partners was killed and we linked up with some niggas we used to know and they start mentioning that and we all right there,
You gotta die.
bro, it's
die.
going down, bro. Like,
No. Hey, Jeezy, I ain't gonna lie. Jeezy was in a messed up situation because he's been denying that forever. So if you react, not only are you gonna get them people to be like, look at you reacting. Now he got the people that, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't react. Oh, you a bitch. You just let that nigga talk about your homie like that.
He had hella composure on that shit. I was like,
Like, bro, like, he was in a messed up situation either way it go. And he had to know that song was going to get played, bro. We all know that song was going to get
That
played.
nigga said,
He said, I'm not doing it unless that song get played.
everybody was live. I know everybody was live when he started playing that shit. The comments was going crazy when that nigga started saying that.
Bro, say that was probably the most epic, like, how long is that song? Like 2 minutes? That was like the most epic 2-3 minutes on the internet.
Yeah, I feel like every verses they do, they need to have people who are opposites or clip, something like
they need
that,
to
just
have a
to
battle
draw
on
the crowd in, bro. Like, you think you fucking with me? I think I'm fucking with you. Let's put our music out and see. Like, it should be like
Somebody
that.
Actually, like they've had like a clash before. At least, like said, like just do music ain't better than mine. At least saying that. You know what I'm saying? But you know how that go with the verses. We don't really who even runs who gets touted for that? Because at one point I heard T.I. was supposed to go against Wayne.
Ooh.
And I feel like that's gonna be a good one, but I feel like after a while it's gonna get kind of dead.
I feel like that one would low key make people respect T.I.'s catalog once they actually see what all he's dropped.
And this is my thing. This is a verse I ain't think about, but I just thought about just now. This would be the perfect verses, like on the caliber of Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy, and I don't know why they didn't think of this. Ludacris and T.I.
Damn.
You remember what they was be? Man, hey, that would be epic because Luda, don't sleep on Luda, man.
Bro,
he been having hits for a while.
Thinking about Ludacris, when I'm thinking about when I was younger in the old all the music video shows that was out, like 106 in Park, Rap
He was
City.
running it.
All I remember is seeing this Ludacris videos 24/7 on MTV. Like Ludacris,
like
was
the TV wise, like the MTVs and the BETs. He was running it.
Ludacris had hits, bro. But T.I. had some shit too. That would be a good one.
That would be a very.
I know one versus for me personally. I want to see. I want to see somebody like a Dirk versus Lil Baby. Even though I feel like probably Lil Baby still is not. It's still
and
not.
They still got kind of new music,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
not as
probably
old.
end up hearing some songs you ain't never heard before.
I want to see niggas who kind of are relatable, like verses. Like that's what I mean. Like some of the verses they be picking, I be like,
they on the same vibe.
They don't really catch your attention like that.
Yeah.
I think the last one they had was when they had the chicks, the SWV and stuff, and Escape, Tiny Nim.
It was another one that I liked, but it was Ashanti. And,
Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Now I did.
That was hella disrespectful.
Now I did watch that one because I do fuck with both, and I love Keisha Cole. I love Keisha Cole, bro. I love Keisha Cole.
I like Ashanti. Don't get me wrong, Keisha Cole makes better songs, but Ashanti is.
I feel like Keisha Cole got that hood in there. I like
Ashanti
got
too
that.
ratchet, not ratchet, but like raunchy for me. She not even ratchet. That's raunchy. Because you wearing them kind of outfits, but then you getting upset with somebody recording you doing extra stuff.
That's that weird
you got to know that's what come with it. You are wearing a stripper outfit.
That's that weird shit. How can you look like this and expect me not to look or to want to take a picture or a video of you? Like, damn, look at what you're showing me. You're putting on a show.
Facts. So let's go over what we hope happens next.
What we hope happens. I hope happens next is everything starts to little by little get back to normal. Like I just want that all this.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there now.
Some
like
places you still need to wear masks and stuff like that.
Like don't get me wrong, I understand. Like nobody wants to get sick, but man, I just feel like this whole COVID shit has took over a whole year of our lives already, and it's damn near. We already about to be in June.
Yeah,
it's going to be a whole nother year, bro. Like I'm like, man.
And that's the crazy part about it. Like we didn't realize how much of this is taking up of like changing our like little futures. We don't even know what's gonna happen these next couple of months. Then this president, man, I don't know what he got going on. He's Biden. I don't know. He feels like a pushover because nothing really is changing. Nothing that's affecting us. Not to me. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the vaccine?
But this is me. I've been saying this. I don't trust it. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm gonna say my piece on that. I just feel like, as far as the vaccine, it's really not needed because, I mean, they already went over was the symptoms and all that, but at my age, people my age, and they don't have, you know what I'm saying, already respiratory issues, you shouldn't be needed. You shouldn't be needing to take no vaccine. Like, it'd be different if I had health issues. I need it then.
That's understandable.
They should make it that kind of the gauge. Like, if you have health problems, all right, you need to go get this. But if you ain't got no health problems, nothing's wrong with you, and they telling you should go get it, no, what am I gonna get it for? I feel fine right now. Like, y'all keep saying later on. Well, let me worry about later on when it comes.
Hey, I know this part right here is gonna get a lot of the reaction, the comments about the vaccine, because I be seeing so many people get heated about it. But I mean, everybody has their own beliefs, and if me and him don't believe in the vaccine, that's just what we believe. We don't believe in. Yeah. You can't force. I'm not gonna get it.
And I got a feeling I'm gonna clash with this. If they start making it like I think they gonna make it, they was hinting at this on the news. See, that's why I watch the news. They was hinting at this on the news that they might require, like, when you at like a job, whatever job you at, they're gonna start requiring you to have a vaccine before you go back to work. Like, you will be fired and no unemployment, no none of that. You just gonna get fired if you don't go get the vaccine. I was like, you got me messed up. No. That's not how that works.
I'm good. Where do I turn in my name tag at, please, sir? Where do I leave my uniform, sir? For real, I'm good.
They tripping on that, and my thing was like kind of at my job because I have a job now where I work at night at a Marriott, so they still have us wearing masks. And my thing is, so you telling me I had to get vaccinated, but hold on, do I still have to wear this mask? If I get vaccinated, I definitely shouldn't have to wear this mask. Definitely at work. So nah, y'all gonna have to work that out.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, what's the point? Like, I know people at my job who vaccinated. We still all got to wear the mask. So I'm like,
and that defeats the purpose of me. Cause
so if I get a vaccine,
effective, why do I need a mask? Still?
I gotta get a vaccine and still have to come to work and be uncomfortable working with this mask on. So it's like,
and it's super uncomfortable when you,
bro. How can you breathe, working, moving? It's hot. You got a mask on, like, bro.
Salute to everybody doing that right now because that is a task, bro. Like, it's already some places that you work at, especially like people that work at warehouses. I remember back in the days when I was at warehouses, bro. You could barely breathe in that thing, man. And now you want me to put a mask on?
You working with jobs where you got to talk to like 1,000 people a day. You got this mask on. They can't hear you. You can't hear them. You mad. They mad. It's
they got to get already close to you because they can't hear you.
Man. So I'm like trust me.
Defeats the purpose.
Where I work, I go through that shit every day.
Bro, that defeats the purpose to me. In the words of Desus Amiro, suck my dick from the back. I'm not doing this shit.
Nah, yeah. If they start making that shit mandatory, man, shit.
Nah, bro. They gonna have some issues.
I will be a YouTuber.
Facts. I wouldn't mind, bro.
I will become a YouTuber.
Facts. Let's say what we hope happens next in music. I hope somebody comes for Drake's throne and challenges him.
I was telling my homies the other day, I hope somebody drops something to stir up music. I hope somebody drops a Control type shit. Remember, like with Kendrick Lamar on Control, something that starts some controversy, something that gets I want somebody to come out and call out everybody or just get it. Like,
we need a Hobson moment.
Yes,
remember when
Hobson.
Just, like all the top dogs in the industry. Yeah, like we need
a Hobson moment. I just want somebody to get things going, but on a good note. Like I'm tired of
like friendly competition.
I'm tired of all this.
Like I challenge you to like be better than me at this rap stuff. Like I want that. I don't want no. I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna slap. When I pull up on you, I'm gonna slap you. We all know that's not gonna happen because y'all see each other all the time. Y'all stay in the same.
I want it to be about bars, bro. Like just like with the Control situation.
Give me bars. Like, one of the best disses, like bar wise, that people underrate. My boy MGK, bro. My boy MGK, Rap Devil. Say MGK.
He was going
to me. He bodied Eminem because Eminem was going all outlandish. He was doing too much on that song that he responded on, and the fact that he responded on his album, like Eminem. That's how you know this is irking Eminem. He knew he had to respond. Come on, now. Come on now.
Yeah, I like this is when you dissing them, but you actually saying some shit like
you're talking to them, like you really talking to them, just like that Gucci man this.
Yeah,
it's just the truth.
Hey, perfect title for that song, bro. Perfect title, The Truth.
Oh man, that's like the perfect like this to me. That's like the structurally that one and the Tupac Hit 'Em Up. That's like the perfect structurally
Hit 'Em Up.
This songs that have come out. Period.
And Hail Mary, the 50 Cent, 50 Cent one.
That nigga 50, he come at his bag sometimes.
It's like that nigga was created just for dissing. Like
he
just
only
for
get hyped
drama
up when some controversy going on.
But yeah, as far as me, for what I want to come in music, I want that something just to stir it up, something to just get everybody going, get everybody talking, push niggas to drop.
One thing I would love too, I would love some more collab albums.
Yes,
bro, we need to make that happen because some of these artists, like you be sounding like, bro, y'all could sound better than Drake and Future. Because to me, that Life is Good crap, oh my God, that threw me all the way off, bro. And I like that, bro. For you to like, that's the first time I've heard a collab that turned into 2 songs. I was like, how is this a collab, fam? And then y'all didn't get on the beats separated. Y'all was on separate beats, basically. So how is this a collab?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, that's not even the definition of a collab.
Yeah, I also like when they drop collab albums. I hope more artists start doing it. Get the little mix of both of those artists, especially if you're a fan of both.
Exactly.
Like Dumb and Dumber. You know, Key Glock and Dolph. Like, of course, like,
and that's why I always like. I won't put Key Glock in my like top 5 ever, but I always say that he's a nice rapper. Like he can hold a candle up with Young Dolph because he can rhyme. He can actually spit.
Yeah, that young nigga be going in.
So I always respect Key Glock. Like I won't like he ain't gonna be in my car type stuff. But if somebody say like who you rocking with, I say I rock with Key Glock. He cool. Like he cool.
Sure, yeah, I'll take one of those. I'll take a Rod Wave and Young Boy, Rod Wave and Lil Baby.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Something like that.
Rod Wave and Kevin Gates, man. Say that would be pressure. And I would love to see somebody like Bryson Tiller and Jacquees do some stuff together.
Yeah, true.
That would be a dope collab album. And then I want Tyrese to come out.
I want to see Bryson Tiller do a song with I don't know why I've been saying I want to see Bryson Tiller and 6 Black do a song together.
Oh, 6 Black. I know what you're talking about. I like Brent too. Brent Fayez.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's nice. He is nice, especially when he did that collab with 2 Chainz. That new 2 Chainz album. That's pressure too.
So speaking of music,
I don't know how many months old that is, but it came out a little while ago.
I want to hear some new Shock Glizzy. Shout out to Shock Glizzy. Glizzy came.
Hey, say man, say.
I fuck with Shock Glizzy.
We used to play. We didn't even barely know who he was. We was like, bro hard. I don't know him like that.
Yeah.
Bro hard.
I fuck with Shock Glizzy, but I want some new shit from him too.
Yeah, for real. I appreciate that about these artists though.
Shit, we need some new T-Mo too.
Bro, it's coming, bro. I had to I ain't gonna lie, everything going on, bro, it was too much going on, in my house type stuff. So
I know what you mean.
All that other stuff had to get put on the back burner, bro.
But that just leads us to the next thing we're gonna say. What do you have planned? What are your future plans for yourself?
Man, bro, I honestly, bro, so it's shout out to Block One Records too. I've been in talks with them. Got a little subscription with them. We talking about doing some things. I gotta do some submissions. See, this is the reason why a manager is so freaking crucial, bro. I don't have time to do all this stuff. Everything pulling me this way, that way. Bro, you gotta understand, being not only just a working person working 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes, taking care of your business, taking care of home, and then bump around, do that, try to do rap, try to do podcast. Bro, that takes up so much of your time.
It's hard being a rapper with a real job. Let's just say that, okay? Bro, it ain't all fantasy what you think, bro. Being a rapper with a real job is hard.
I remember one time I seen a battle rap with T-Top and Rum Nitty. He was clowning him because he worked at Walmart.
Hey, that shit was fire.
It's funny at the time, but I'm like, bro, I get where he coming from because I had to do that, bro. I had to be that dude. I'm rapping about all this stuff, but I still got to go to work.
At work, thinking of the bars, speaking to your phone to type in.
Not gonna lie to you, I done came up with some fire bars at work.
I done saw a situation happen at work and made me think of a line. I'm like, man.
A lot of my fire that's been put out already, that's on my channel, a lot of them bars was done at work. I was in my mode, got a headphone in, I'm on the clock, I'm thinking of a beat in my head, I'm writing on my phone, I'm getting it. And I know a lot of artists that are bigger now, they was in that position before. That's why I don't trip. I don't trip at all. I remember Drake talking about that when he was doing his stuff.
True.
He was writing on the set. He was trying to be a child actor and then turn around trying to be a rapper. That is heavy pressure. Heavy pressure, bro. We done seen how many child stars done failed. So, all salute to Drake, bro. Like, even though like we make fun of the Jimmy stuff and all that, it's just dope that you was able to just have that stamp. Like, you was a part of history, bro. You was on one of the most popular at that time sitcoms.
True.
Everybody was watching Degrassi. Everybody that was like, I don't even remember what age group.
I know I was a big fan of Degrassi. Still am now.
Yeah, because I was like, some of us was watching it, and some of the people in junior high,
I was still watching
in
it.
8th grade, and all them was watching it. So I'm like, I don't even know that age bracket that he was catching, and that just really turned into his music fans, honestly, because we all fans of him now. We seen him grow up from that Jimmy to now, like Drizzy Drake, one of the hottest artists, doing a music video that's basically a commercial for Nike.
That's all I said. That's all I said. That video was. That was a Nike.
That was a Nike commercial.
That was a Nike commercial. Just turned music video.
Facts, bro.
Facts.
I appreciate all that though. He had a lot of cameos. That was probably the most detailed music video that's probably out. That's probably, I can't even think of no other detailed one that's like that. It felt like it was like a movie commercial. Like a movie commercial.
Facts.
I want to say, like,
they had a lot going on, a lot of big power cameos in there and everything.
Yeah.
So, shit, but I feel you, future plans.
Yeah, definitely. It's time to talk to NBA. I know you ready for it.
All right, let's switch over to some NBA. Let's see.
Yeah.
Give me your finals prediction.
So, as far as finals prediction, so I'll let you go first. Who you think coming out the East?
Man, you already know
That's the hardest one.
Yeah, because you already know what I'm saying coming out the West.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer, right? Now, the East, bro, I go back and forth on this every day, like, depending on what I see or who's playing. Like, I want to say everybody, of course, the right answer everybody wants to say is Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And sometimes I want to say, okay, what about Philly? Because they got size.
They can match up.
Yeah. And I feel like the one thing Brooklyn is lacking is interior presence.
Right.
So if Joel Embiid is on his game and this and that, but I'm like, man, but yeah, you can say Joel Embiid can take advantage, but then you like, okay, you got him doing this thing. Who gonna match up with these three dudes on the wing from Brooklyn? I'm like, yeah. So either way you look at it, okay, yeah, they got an advantage with Joel, but then Brooklyn still got the main three advantages.
Yeah. And then nobody, like, Ben gonna have to hold KD, so that's out of there.
And then Milwaukee, they just always disappoint in the playoffs. So I just feel like I can't really. And then Boston, shit, they in the play-in right now. They got
just Boston,
and they missing Jaylen Brown, and they got the same problem. They don't have an interior presence.
Yeah, they need another big man.
They tried to get Tristan Thompson, but
I wonder what happened with Whiteside. I don't know what happened with that.
So I read in Miami,
he would be very helpful right now. Whiteside,
Miami, I don't know,
they're not gonna make it again. Yeah. That was a fluke. So
yeah, in the East, I don't see nobody who can,
like, not no clear cut. Even if you say the Nets, they've been wishy washy on everybody on the court.
So I feel like it'll be fun to see the East, but I feel like the East Finals might be Brooklyn versus Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Brooklyn versus Milwaukee.
I'll say that too.
So I don't know.
That's probably who's going to end up being.
You know, whoever wins the East Finals losing in 5 games to the Lakers. Not potentially 6.
Lakers in 5.
Nah, I'm gonna say Lakers in 6, just because of how we've been playing this year.
They've been playing too many close games for me, bro.
Lakers in 6. Whoever wins in the East, Lakers in 6.
Did they win? Well, they kind of won like this last year too, because they won a lot of the close games. So I can't even say that. But these last 2 years, bro, they be making you nervous. Oh. They be making you nervous.
The life of a Lakers fan,
throughout
bro.
the game.
The life of a Lakers fan is so stressful, bro.
Yeah, like when you watch from first quarter to fourth quarter, you will go through so many emotions. It feel like low key you watching a Cowboy game, but they end up winning.
So I say I think Lakers Brooklyn. Lakers Brooklyn finals.
Can I give a dark horse matchup that I low key want to see?
Yeah.
I want to give a dark horse matchup. I know it might not happen, but I want to see the Suns versus the Bucks. I just like their stories. Like, I like the Chris Paul story, bringing them to, relevance. He got Booker playing good. I need Booker to show out this playoffs.
Yeah.
I need him to go for 50 every game. I need him to show out, bro.
He gonna have to.
He has to, bro. In order for them to get where they want to go, bro, he gotta pull a D Wade. He gotta take over.
And Phoenix actually has everybody over there contributing. I've seen them play. They got
that's why I like
Crowder. They got Mikal Bridges over there. He hitting threes and scoring in the paint.
Facts, bro.
Chris Paul controlling. You got Ayton. Cameron Payne playing good, point off the bench.
Like Aiden now is what DeAndre was supposed to be back in the day. That's why he tried to go there. He thought that would work.
So yeah, this first round matchup is finna be fun. Lakers and Phoenix. I don't know how that's gonna go.
I think they'll steal the game. I think they might steal the game, bro.
Yeah, I feel like when you got Devin Booker. And to all you niggas who be posted up outside the gas station, stop asking me for motherfucking money. I need help my damn self. Hell, I'm going to start asking y'all motherfuckers for $5. You got Devin Booker.
Yeah, they ain't got nobody to hold Devin.
Anything is possible. Like when you got somebody, there are certain teams who, when they have a player who's are so offensively talented, anything can happen.
Just like how Jason just went for 50 the other night. So, like, I was not expecting him to go
I've been
50.
saying that. Jason Tatum, real. That's the future. Just keep watching.
Yeah. So, who your dark horse is?
Dark horse.
So, we already talked about the Bucks.
All right, let's say if I don't, of course, not the Lakers. A dark horse, I probably could say, I'm not supposed to say this, but
The Suns? That's what you want to say.
I want to say Utah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that too. So, yeah, we on the same accord, bro. We've been watching all year, so.
And the only reason why I want to say Utah, because when I sit down and think of a matchup, who you don't want to play, when they have a deep roster of 1 through 9 can piss you off.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Utah, like they have a great starting 5. Then off the bench, you got Jordan Clarkson coming in, getting buckets.
He been getting buckets lately.
In the middle, you got
Donovan out.
You got to deal with Rudy Gobert, and then with Donovan Mitchell getting out, they got a lot of other players who stepping up on the scoring end. And then you got Mike Conley at point.
So I was gonna ask, like, this is all gonna depend. I don't know how serious to take them. When is Donovan coming back? I don't even remember.
Yeah, that is a good question.
If Donovan don't come back in time,
I didn't even know that ankle injury was that serious. He went out
because
for a while.
he missed almost like these last 15 games, I think. And I didn't even realize it because their games don't get televised.
Right.
That's the bad part about it. Like, if you live out here, their games don't get televised like that. That's the sucky part. So a lot of these teams you like to watch, you won't even catch them. You'll catch them on a good day when they playing like a Lakers or something, or when they playing the Warriors.
But I think Utah one of them ones that can sneak in there. Dallas, I just feel like Dallas is way too Luka relied. Like what I mean by that is,
but that's such a good reliance.
The Mavericks is to me remind me of like LeBron 07 when he made it to the finals against the Spurs. Like when once it started being a 7-game series of the same shit, the game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
But I'm ready to see Luka play the Clippers again. I know he gonna be amped up.
Yeah. I hope that they surprise him. He gonna have to hold Kawhi, bro.
Hey, the only difference is nowadays Luka don't gotta just deal with Patrick Beverly and Morris. He gotta deal with Rondo. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Luka.
Say, Luka, I need you to step up on defense.
They're finna be frustrating.
I need you to step up on defense.
I feel like this.
I feel like it'll be easier if Luka just step up on defense, bro. Just like James did that other year when they got to the conference finals. When James stepped up on, and people didn't even realize it, but he was just sneakily like getting better on defense. He was getting steals. He wasn't letting people score on them like that. Like, that's what they need. That's what Luka needs to do right now, bro. You need to make your focus locking up Kawhi.
No. I feel like who needs to get talked to, Luka, you doing your thing. They need to talk to Luka's running mate. Somebody needs to talk some get Porzingis into a gangster ass mode, come out here and want to kill.
Is Porzingis even gonna play? That's the thing, bro. Like,
that's always been his thing his whole career, his fragileness.
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
we ain't even talked about Denver. I just can't. I just feel.
I was gonna talk about him when I talk about my MVP.
When as a team though, I just feel like once Jamal Murray went down, I just feel like that whole little just went out the window.
And they've been sneakily just staying the course. I think they're like 4th seed. I think.
Right.
Just staying the course, bro. So I appreciate teams like that.
So we picked our dark horses. Who do you have for this season MVP?
Man, hey, I know a lot of people gonna get mad at me about this, but he's been too consistent this year, bro. I gotta put Jokic up there. And the only reason I'm not saying Steph is because he missed too many games.
Facts.
That's it. But I appreciate that he got the scoring title. I do appreciate that. That's the only reason why he was like. So he was mentioned.
The Joker deserved it more than Embiid.
Man, look how many games.
No, I'm not arguing it. I'm just saying because that's what a lot of people have at their top right now. Joker, Embiid, Steph.
One thing about me, I don't like how, I ain't gonna say I don't like. I understand it. Those dudes on like Stephen A. and Sterling and all them back when they was talking about that, they had to realize, bro, this dude don't never go through a full season. So you can talk about him all this hype now, but it's gonna fade away. It's gonna fade away.
I always say the same about Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Until they can prove to me that they can play a whole season and I can count on them.
Yeah, bro, it don't make no sense to me. It's just like it's too much going on with every situation. They always getting hurt, like little nicks and cuts here. That's irritating to me because I think he missed like 15, 16 games. That's too much for me to give you MVP. That's too much.
I feel like right now, I don't want to say this MVP is just like just because nobody cares because so many of the other players were injury impacted. Yeah. But this MVP race was so much injury impacted. Like
almost every person that you could have put an MVP
got hurt. Or and everybody who was at one point in time in the top got hurt and dropped out. James Harden dropped out. LeBron James,
to me,
dropped out.
And even like at the beginning of the year, if you want to say beginning of the year, the person that was surprising me and they probably would have won MVP if they stay healthy all throughout the year, KD. KD, bro, he was averaging 30. So I'm like, nah, bro. I can't discount what my guy is doing, bro. Like he was dope. And he was on defense too.
True.
He was balling on defense, bro. He was not letting dudes do nothing on him.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I feel like I also be trying to throw, but I know they were 7 seed barely. I'll be wanting to put Dame in there too, but
yeah, Dame definitely got.
But I think because of the whole season and him actually being there, I'll say Joker deserves to go ahead and get it.
The whole reason I didn't put Dame on there is because, like, I feel like the way that he been playing, that's the whole reason that they are in the position they're in. So, I mean, I got to fault him for that. And I understand you ain't got McCollum like that, but, hey, to me, that's the time when I need to see you take more shots. Not less. He took less shots than last year. Last year, I think he had a higher average than this year, I think, because he done went down in I think he averaged like 28, maybe 29. Yeah. But he was averaging 30-something last year. So I'm like, you went down when you got more shots. You should have more shots.
True.
So I mean, it's weird, super weird. Who your MVP?
Yeah, I'm gonna just have to go ahead and go with Joker. I feel like it's a couple people who could be mentioned just because of their impact this season. Like, you can mention, even though Chris Paul maybe didn't have the numbers that just wow you, just like I spoke on earlier, just because what he did.
Yeah,
he went to that team, made them the second best team in the West, the Suns.
Yeah, and in a crowded West too, because
And of course, I know Giannis is gonna be up there mentioned.
To me, Giannis, bro, he missed too many games. Number one, number two, he don't pass enough. And he don't. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't pass enough. He don't assist enough. Let me say that better. Like he'll pass, and it's not to a very good.
Hey, I always say Giannis is one of those players like. And there's been a couple players I've said this in the past. He's a great regular season. He's the best regular season player. But when it comes to the playoffs,
if he start getting that shot right though, it's over for everybody.
In the regular season,
if he start getting a shot to where he trusted in the postseason, and he yakking up at least 5-6 threes, it's over.
His shot is so ugly. Shot is so ugly.
It is, bro. It take forever. It's like he aiming it.
It's like he falling back from a regular shot.
Bro. I feel like players like him, Ben Simmons, Fultz, bro, if y'all just take a year, recalibrate how y'all shoot. Like, go to a shooting school. There's plenty of shooting schools out here. You can go to a shooting school on YouTube. It's shooting schools on YouTube right now.
Facts.
Get on YouTube, watch how these dudes is forming their shot. Go to the gym, practice that. Bro, I should not be seeing the same shot from 2 years ago. I shouldn't.
So when healthy, who do you feel is the best big man in the league? When healthy, if everybody's healthy?
Jokic. He better than Embiid, bro. Just because of the passing. The passing, I can't get over, bro.
Did you forget about my guy with the unibrow?
AD is not... He is not as good passing, bro. He's a better scorer. I'll give him that. He's a better scorer, but he's not better at passing and vision. Like, I can't have AD bringing the ball up the court. Put it like that. If I'd have AD bringing the ball up the court, it's an awkward. An awkward position.
I don't know why, but when you speak of that, I'd rather have AD. Probably because I've seen it so much from watching the Lakers. I'd rather have AD bringing the ball up. It just sounds better than him and then Embiid bringing the ball up.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I'm going to put anybody in perspective, like as far as if I'm taking a big man, I'll take AD over Embiid. But I wouldn't take him over Jokic.
I don't know.
And I even got to put Cat in there because Cat been throwing them down.
He ain't had a good enough record yet in the NBA to be up there. He got to make the playoffs first. Cat got to finish the season with a winning record before he can get in this conversation.
I knew that was gonna get brought up. That's why I was ready.
That's the only thing about him. It's like, until you can be a good player, but.
Rudy get an honorable mention too, but he just can't shoot worth a damn. Rudy, learn how to shoot, bro.
Learn how to. Hey, it's working. He getting millions. I can't speak on
40-something million. Like what?
Like man, I was blocking shots. Man, he has no offense though, but
no offense.
It's crazy.
But his defense is great. He's like defensive player of the year caliber almost every year.
Bam Adebayo, it's another big man we could throw in there.
Yeah. You're right about that.
I guess
I gotta put my boy Jared Allen in there too, because Brooklyn, y'all messed up when y'all got rid of him. He could have turned into something.
They needed that defensive stopper. That's what they needed,
bro. You need that, bro. And they kept Claxton. I would have gave up Claxton. I'd rather give up Claxton than give up.
What you think about Siakam?
I like him, but sometimes he rely on his length too much.
Oh no, he
don't shoot enough.
I can't become. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I just don't like. Maybe I don't watch the Raptors, and when I do watch the Raptors, I'm rooting against them, so I can't really become a fan of Siakam.
Next time you watch them, bro, watch how much he passes.
I have to watch
shots.
The Raptors play when they're playing against a team I'm not rooting for.
Yeah, to me, he passes up on too many shots. That's why I can't put him up there. Like, I would rather you, if you got an open shot and you a big man and I trust you to take it, take that bitch. Don't be, and it's a lot of times he'll try to go in. You going right into a double team, turnover, going the other way. That's a lot of Siakam, bro. If he ain't already posted up, and he get the ball out from the perimeter, and he don't want to shoot, it's going to turn into a dribble, turnover. Like, not much else. Like, not much else happens.
What about Julius Randle?
He's getting better. Way better.
He had a crazy year.
I bet LA is salty about it.
I'm mad about that. I'm like,
him and D'Angelo.
I'm mad.
Imagine if D'Angelo and Randall.
I don't care about nobody we left. As many as people love Lonzo, I understand.
Nah, I ain't really.
I wanted to keep Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. Wish we would have been able to keep him. I'd rather have Kuzma, like, if I was New Orleans anyway. Kuzma was. Now,
don't get me wrong, I like Kuzma, but man, some games he could just be losing his mind, and then he be playing great, but then he just be doing dumb stuff, fouls. I noticed. I don't know. I noticed that when he's playing with LeBron, he kind of gets a little
starstruck.
Yeah, like, but if you ever watch the Lakers play, when LeBron's hurt, oh my God, Kyle Kuzma is finna play amazing.
Shooting the lights out. I'm like, bro, why can't you do this when LeBron on the
I was telling somebody, I think it's because he's scared to let LeBron down or get on LeBron's bad side. Like, he's scared to shoot a bad shot on LeBron and be like,
I feel like it's a psychological thing, bro. I think he's scared to take over. Bro, if anything, LeBron wants you to take some weight off of him, bro. You need to have that same aggression when he out there.
Why you think he came to this team?
Facts, bro. He saw you dropping them 27. If he just get to averaging 20 points a game, bro, they'll be fine.
If he wanted to still score points, he would have stayed in Cleveland with Larry Nance and J.R. Smith, them, nigga.
Facts, though.
Not no knock to Larry Nance, them, but I'm just saying, speaking facts.
Yeah, speaking real facts, bro. That's just how it goes.
So
let's talk about the rookie of the year. Cause I don't even know if you like who I like. Cause you know who I'm gonna say. I've been rocking with him for a minute.
All right, I want to say the last half of the season, bro. Just off of what this person was doing, the numbers and highlights and everything he was putting up for the last half of the season. I know everybody gets on the LaMelo train, but I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I know why you did that, but I just, bro, the way he impacted the game, just the fact that he was so good, like managing that team, that he missed almost a month and a half, right? Came back and he still got them enough wins to get into the play-in. Like, that means something to me. Like, no matter how many points he was averaging, bro was controlling the game every time.
By the way, their performance in the play-in was fucking horrible.
It was.
Okay, but
their defense got exposed.
Sabonis is a star for a reason.
Bro, Sabonis is underrated, bro. I don't know how he just going under the radar. Because I think he's averaging like a 2010 right now.
So, I love Sabonis' game.
He's one of them, like, quietly get you 20 points. Like, you didn't even understand like how it goes. At the end of the game, you see the box score. He got like 26, 11 rebounds. Like, what? How did that happen?
So you got LaMelo for rookie.
Man, I got LaMelo.
I'm trying to think who was their competition. You see LaMelo.
It really wasn't,
Anthony
bro. The
Edwards.
only person I can bring up that's worth talking about, Halliburton.
Obi Toppin.
And
Halliburton was balling too towards the later half. He came on.
I was gonna say Halliburton, Killian Hayes with Detroit.
Oh yeah, I like his game.
He was nice.
The one dude for Cleveland, Okoro.
Yeah,
Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, I don't know what Patrick Williams did. He just disappeared.
Man,
I was upset that he got drafted. So.
He on my team on 2K, so I fuck with you, Patrick Williams.
I hate it. Bro, 2K21. Don't ever do that again. That's like the worst trade in lifetime. They made up this person on 2K. I don't know, for everybody that hasn't played 2K21, they make up this random person that you're just cool with. Like, y'all cool, y'all done played each other against each other. And now y'all in the NBA together, and y'all raw together. I know how you seen how they play. It's like y'all a 1-2 punch, and then they trade him. What sense does that make? That makes zero sense. Like, that's just, that ruined my whole experience. Like I deleted 2K21. I deleted it.
Bro, 2K21 basically just showed me the same like the other day. Like, nigga, you ain't no better than nobody. Like, I made me a small forward. I'm on the Mavericks. You know, I'm balling with Luka and stuff. We have a good 1-2 punch. So I'm just messing around with the front office. I go over there. I'm like, request a trade. I know they ain't gonna trade me. I'm leading the league in all these categories. Bro, I didn't even play one game. Didn't even play one game after they traded me to Portland. I said, God damn.
So
and I
they
was like,
didn't even let you get to it. Dang.
I'm like, okay, so maybe they traded me for CJ or Melo, maybe. Bro, they traded me for Nasir Little. I'm like, bro, I'm leading the league in assists and points. You traded me for Nasir Little? All right, bet.
The optics don't make any sense, bro.
I said, what? Because I'm a rookie still, technically. So next game, luckily, when I got traded, next game we played Dallas. Woo.
Yeah.
But
we can go ahead and go to the football.
Shout out 2K.
We can go to the football. Let's see how many minutes we got. 135.
24. All right, so let us transition over to this upcoming NFL season. Since this is about the point we was in on our last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
So, who's your rookie to watch this upcoming season? Before we get into the juicier stuff, well, who's your rookie to watch?
I don't even know you folks with him, so. But one rookie I like that's probably not even gonna play this year. Honorable mention: Justin Fields. I was upset that he got drafted so low.
Hey, that's my person. That's my pick.
For real.
As an Ohio State fan, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see what we gonna do over here in Chicago.
I hope he don't play. I hope
Who's the other quarterback?
Andy.
They did sign that.
It was so funny because they like signed him and immediately said he's the starter, and then you turn around and draft Justin.
But I'm interested to see that. Is Jacksonville giving Trevor Lawrence the keys right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't got a choice. To me though, like they could have played Gardner Minshew. They could have played him, but it's not their plan.
He had the hype for like a good couple weeks with the mustache.
Well,
hype.
to me, we don't even remember. He been in the league 2 years or 3 years already. Time fly, bro. Time fly. Because I remember back when he was at Washington State doing it, and I'm like, bro, he's nice.
Hey, I know one quarterback who got drafted who's in a great experience to learn, Kyle Trask.
Yes,
Ooh,
bro.
he in that locker room with them offensive weapons and behind Tom Brady. Bro.
Yes. I think he gonna turn into
like
a nice
Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah, I liked him in Florida. Mm-hmm. Hey, he was a tough dude in Florida, bro. He took a lot of hits because they did not have an offensive line.
But I want to see Sertan in there.
Yeah,
I want to see he gonna look like this season.
I want to see what Zach Wilson does too. That's a rookie.
I want to see Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
To me, like that.
I fuck with Zach Wilson for his personality too. I just like he a cool dude. He a cool
to me, he like the better version of Johnny Manziel. He's like a more grounded Johnny Manziel. Because he can do the things that Johnny Manziel did, move around, get you some nice off-balance throws, but he not going to mess up your locker room. He not finna be out partying all the time.
True.
That's just like Baker. Baker don't do that. Baker had that one little incident. Other than that, Baker don't be going crazy like that. That's why he's lasting in the league. I appreciate Baker.
What about and Devonte Smith?
Yeah.
See what he gonna do in Philly.
I'm low key. I need to be keeping an eye on these two players because I told myself like, bro, these two players gonna be like the 1-2 like at the top of the rushing leaders maybe in the next couple of years.
Who?
Najee Harris and Travis Etienne.
Najee Harris.
More Najee, not as much Travis. Cause Travis, he too small.
Najee. That's your typical Alabama running back, bro. When do they not produce the beast running back? Come on now.
Bro is huge, bro. Like I don't even know how much pounds they are off of, but you could tell the difference, bro.
think they
You can
always
tell the
produce running backs who produce a pretty good feature.
Yeah.
Except Trent Richardson. I think he didn't really work out. But
to me, Trent Richardson, he just messed up because his vision was bad. He was picking terrible holes, bro. And my thing was, he'll bounce off dudes. He'll do all this. He even did that in that little league that started. I was going to say AAU.
that other one that didn't last that long.
Yeah. Bro, he was nice there. He was breaking out people getting touchdowns. But then you start seeing them holes start closing, he getting lost in the sauce. So, nah, you can't.
Yeah, I feel like this draft was pretty one of the better drafts of talent to keep an eye on to me. And when I saw the draft class, to me, this is
a lot of players that are going to last.
Yes, to me, I feel like these are players that have more longevity on them compared to a lot of other classes.
Yeah.
It wasn't just all top heavy, and then after that, you got. I feel like all through, you got talent in this draft.
Facts, right.
So, what's some other preseason storylines? I know the one main thing I want to speak on is the Aaron Rodgers situation. Why is he unhappy? First it was what's his name that went to the Cowboys, the coach?
Oh, McCarthy.
First it was McCarthy. Now you got LaFleur. You still, and there's still the problem. So I want to understand like what's going on now. Like what's the problem?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm in Aaron Rodgers' situation, bro, I'm just gonna stick it out. But I'm gonna start telling them I need to be more involved in who y'all getting, cause y'all got again this year they got some money on defense. Like, bro, get him a weapon.
Right, he can't just throw to Devonte Adams every play.
They had Elijah Moore was sitting right there for him. Elijah Moore is nice. Is nice, bro. I watched him in college. He is nice. He would have been good for Aaron. But once again, they got Amari Rodgers though. Later on.
Okay.
I appreciate that, but he's just a slot guy. You need another beast to go along with Adam. Hey, quick shout out. Shout out to all the guys that wear condoms on the regular. But I'm sorry. If I got a girl I can trust, I'm going for it, man. I'm just going to be real. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to shoot the club up, but I'm definitely leaving some tire marks in the parking lot. You feel me? Bro, you need another beast. That's just like how Seattle was. They wasn't on no big offensive level until they got DK. They had Lockett. You know what I'm saying? We like Lockett. He's a good number one. But he can't do it by himself. Just like when they went to Super Bowl, who was alongside him? Javon Curse. So
wasn't it also talks of earlier in this offseason about Russell possibly getting traded too, right?
That wasn't it. They was trying to make it hype it up to that when it first came out, but he never said anything about trading. It was just all them other dudes. People were saying he wants to get a trade. He never said that. He just said he was unhappy.
Oh yeah, I feel like we also won't be right speaking on any offseason NFL talk if we don't mention the retirement of Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drew Brees, Hall of Fame, first ballot.
Retirement of a great. I'll give him
first ballot for sure. To me, first for sure.
Yeah, like that's one of the things where, like, to me personally, I wish he would have retired a year ago. But to me, like, not even on a football level, he lost respect for me when he had to deal with all that kneeling stuff, bro. He did not know what he was talking about. See, Drew, like, you got to realize you got black dudes and all that in your locker room.
True. That's the same thing we were all saying. Like, what the hell?
You should know. You should know, bro. Like, that's why you got chastised like you did when you said it, bro. Like that, and then you had to apologize and do all that. You know the golden rule, bro. You was in New Orleans. Majority of your roster the whole time you been there have been black.
I'm gonna say all your best players are black, basically.
Almost his entire career.
So I'm like, how can you not speak up? How can you speak up against them too?
And it's not even like, and that's my thing. He's misguided because he's trying to say, I'm not against them. I'm against people kneeling for the flag. You not stopping and asking why they kneeling for the flag, bro. Like, you gotta stop and think sometimes. Stop just reacting. You can't do that. We live in too sensitive of a time.
Facts.
So who you got for MVP this year? I already know who I got. Who you think?
NFL MVP. Man, NFL MVP is also always so different than basketball. I guess because NFL
at this point,
so
you already
much.
know it's going to be a quarterback, though. Like, our choices are dwindled down. Because almost every time it's a quarterback.
I don't know who I see. When as crazy as it sounds, I feel like now that they kept the same system with the same weapons, another year to learn, crazy as it's kept, and people going to say, oh, you just a fan. You might could see Tom Brady at 43, 44 win MVP, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
he does that.
I'm just saying, bro.
I would be upset. I'm
just saying, bro.
Like, bro, this nigga can't be stopped.
If they offense hits the ground running, I'm
just hoping that they go more towards the run game. Go towards the run game. I don't need Brady getting heated up again, because that's gonna end every little dream that I had of NFC championship. Because my MVP, you already know who I'm picking. He gonna win MVP and comeback player of the year.
Dak?
Yes, sir. Dakota.
Damn.
Hey, man, he got his money now. Ankle looking right. He already doing workouts, looking good. Hey, he throwing better too.
Hey, and before he got hurt, his numbers were crazy.
Bro, he was leading the league in every category. Like, hey,
his numbers were crazy.
Put some respect on Dak.
That's
man.
true. His numbers.
And then my thing is, people be looking at the wins, losses, but you can't just look at that. You got to look at what he did, how many times this team ran the ball. That's what I hate. Did you notice that we ran the ball super, super crazy whenever he got hurt? I was like, bro, why weren't you doing that when he was there, bro? We need to run it like 20 times, 25 times. That's how our formula is, bro. That's why we got this good running back paying them $90 million. It's ridiculous. I don't understand that part of it.
Nah, but I don't know. MVP, I'm kind of open the air on that one. I'm just ready to see, because I feel like it's a lot of teams that got made a lot of improvement, got better. Like, I just want to see how teams are going to look.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rodgers won it again.
Like, I want to see the Rams with Stafford. I want to see what they're going to look like.
This is going to look like a better version of Andy.
I just want to see what that's going to look like.
Remember how Andy looked back in the day with Cincinnati when they got to the playoffs almost every year and lost first game? That's how it's going to be.
I want to see a lot of these teams that's the upcoming powerhouses. Like, I want to see Tennessee this year.
Yeah.
I want to see Buffalo. Yeah. I want to see if Baltimore really going to improve.
Baltimore, they need to get more weapons. But they got Bateman. Ooh, bro is nice. He's going to be nice for them. But they need some more weapons to throw to, not just tight ends. And Lamar, stop depending on your tight ends, bro.
Tight ends. What you think about Tebow getting the job as a tight end in Jacksonville? No, he had to say something about that, man.
Bro was just playing baseball a couple years ago. Well, just last year, he was playing baseball. And now just because your coach gets a job, you want to play tight end? You're 6'2". Like maybe 215, 220. That's like the smallest tight end in the league. Like almost every tight end you seeing now, 6'4" and up. 220, 240 and up. Look at Kyle Pitts.
True.
Kyle Pitts is ironclad, but he ain't even no traditional tight end. He's
that
the
dude
new
is a
hybrid.
Beast, yeah.
Yeah, he's the new hybrid, bro. That's what they going for. And you mean to tell me you want to get slow, chunky Tim Tebow? Bro, he's not even athletic. He's never been athletic.
Man, I just speaking of Kyle Pitts, I'm just now forgetting about Atlanta offense. But that's if they even keep Julio. They talking about trading him.
I wasn't even gonna mention them because they in turmoil right now. So I don't even think they trust the coaches they got. So
I ain't no telling what's going to happen with that team. Matt Ryan. And
they give me a headache. So I feel sorry for everybody in Atlanta. But keep faith. Y'all got a good team in the Hawks. Another year or two, they gonna be in that talk. They gonna be in that talk for competing for a championship. Cause Trey's gonna turn up. Trey was nice this year too, so I agree with that.
Trae Young?
Yeah, Trey Young. Ice Trey.
John Collins and all them boys.
Yeah, they nice. They nice.
I feel like both leagues is in good hands when it comes to young talent.
Huh? 48. So we got about a little under 10 minutes. We can go over current events today.
Yeah, we can speak on current events.
Also, let's go back to this. I want to bring up some more because I didn't mention this, but I had it wrote down. These are some more versus matchups that I want to see. And I think you'll appreciate some of these. So here's a good one I think that should happen. Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow.
Soldier.
I think
Draco.
that would be a good versus. But none of that Draco music, just the Soulja Boy music. The Draco music, I don't believe in. I don't believe any word you're saying. Let's go back to the Soulja Boy music. All that crank that and kiss me through the phone. Bring that out.
Soulja Boy was the king of the dance
That's what I'm
songs
saying, bro.
before all
embrace
this.
what you was doing, bro.
Before all this TikTok, bro. If that nigga came out, if TikTok came out back then,
Bro, he would be the hottest artist at that time. He would have been hotter than Wayne.
But then I gotta remember when Bow Wow was younger, man. That nigga was just like,
He was,
especially for the young kids and that. He was always number one on the 106 in parks and stuff.
Yeah.
So that would be a good
I
one.
still had his album, that first little album, the orange one with the pop print on it. I don't even remember the name of it. I know I had that album.
So that would be a good one to talk about.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like I was telling you earlier, the whole situation where when we say it gets deeper, because they had beef. So I'm like, when they had beef at that one point, I'm like, yeah, bro, this would be a good versus. And then for them to be in the same room, that would be electric. It would be electric.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't turn into no fight or nothing, but it would be electric just to have both their energies in the same room.
Yeah, because them niggas both got energy. They both be trying to put on a show.
Facts, bro.
I feel like that versus will get a lot of attention.
One versus I thought of too. I think we will be torn on this one. Is J. Cole versus Kendrick.
Ooh.
That would be that would probably be the versus for the ages, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know who to pick because I love both of them.
I know. Then when they start pulling out old shit, like if Kendrick start pulling out rigor mortis and shit,
bro.
or ADHD, fuck that. So I'm like, man, they go so far back.
Yeah, and they got such huge catalogs. And we don't even realize how huge they are.
You got to go back. You got to go listen to the High Power, all that shit. Damn.
Bro, and that 808s. Man, bro, that album is hard, bro. To Pimp a Butterfly was underrated, but it still had some bangers on it. And, to me, as far as critics-wise, people pretty much say that To Pimp a Butterfly was one of the worst albums he did, but that's a good statement considering that pretty much all his albums have been classics.
Facts.
So I mean, there's not one album I could think of that wasn't on classic level.
That would be a hell of a versus. Damn, you got me thinking about a Kendrick versus.
And I don't even know who I would take. That's the problem. I gotta place my heart for both of them.
I think me personally. I'm more of a fan of K-Dot than Cole, so I probably would lean.
If somebody put a gun in your head and say who gonna win,
I'm gonna say Kendrick.
Yeah.
If I have to pick.
Okay. Here's another one that's gonna be controversial because these are both our guys too. Wayne versus Drake. Label Mate versus Label Mate. I don't even think this
Daniel-san versus Mr. Miyagi. Damn. Oh no.
The student has become the teacher. Facts, bro. Because I was like, I don't even know who I would choose then, bro. Because Lil Wayne got a place in my heart from the old days. But this nigga, the Drake, he done took that spot and I still remember back to back.
That's crazy.
Drake, I'm not Drake, but Lil Wayne, he ain't never did no diss like that. Back to back, he not gonna do no Drake diss like that. Even Charged Up was good too.
Damn.
People underrate that. Charged Up was good. I don't give a damn what nobody say. And I don't even know who I pick in that situation. That's the hard part.
Bro,
Again,
I would watch that versus just because I want them to do all the songs they've done together.
yeah.
Like Ignorant Shit, Ransom. I want them to do
my God,
every
Ignorant
song
Shit.
together.
To me, Ignorant Shit was one of those songs that's like, say, like, I've never heard two dudes just spaz on a beat like that. The only one that's comparable to that is when Starlito and Don Tripp did They Step Brothers. That's the only comparison I can make to it. Drake and Lil Future will never be on that same level. Never. Future ain't got the bars for it. I'm sorry. Future ain't got the bars for it. Not to hold a candle to them. And he know that. He stick to what he good at. I appreciate that about
Wayne
him.
versus Drake versus.
That would be a dope.
Or what about a Wayne versus Jay-Z?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, my God. Yeah, damn.
Me personally, I've always respected him.
I feel like because we from the South, we respected him from afar.
Yeah, I've always respected Jay for his place in music and history and what he is.
Yeah.
But as a fan wise, you wasn't really catching me bumping him on my playlist.
That's
it was
the thing.
Wayne.
Like, we respected him, but we didn't bang.
So for
him
that
like
versus,
that.
it would probably wake me up to a lot of not realizing what all he's actually got.
Yeah.
So
And a lot of the Blueprint stuff that I know, like that I actually know of, I'm like, bro, a lot of these you can put up there with Lil Wayne. A lot of these you can. Even one song he did, like the super controversial for me, he did that song Lucifer. Man, say, bro was so deep on that song. I was like, dang, like I don't even like the title and the idea, but damn, the way he spun this, it's crazy. It's crazy, son. Oh, one old school one. I want to bring up an old school one. I got two old school ones that I think you might like, but I don't even know if I'll just throw it out there. Two of them now I know you'll like. Ice Cube versus LL Cool J. Let that sizzle. I think that would be
yeah, that'll catch people off guard too. Like they wouldn't
Yes.
think of that one. Like
because
like
this is like the pretty boy of that era and the gangster rapper of that era. So it's like, dang, because LL, he had some hits. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. LL, he had some hits. At one point, they were saying he was the best rapper in the industry.
And that's crazy to think of, because when you think of LL, you like, man, oh, the nigga from Deep Blue Sea, from acting, you want to think of.
Played the cop. Hey, nah, bro, he can rap, bro. He used to be up there.
That would be a good one.
And he did Mama's.
I feel like they should start bringing out a lot of more of the old school ones.
Yeah.
Like I want to see some of those.
Oh, and then I got a good one for you. I don't know. I know how we are. Like, we listen to every kind of music, so I know you will appreciate this. Cause I don't know how all other dudes are, but I listen to R&B and all that too. So I wanted to say Janet Jackson, very dope, versus Sade. Janet Jackson versus Sade would be, bruh, y'all would start putting more respect on Sade. She was probably one of the best artists, like R&B artists of this time. Like, no lie.
Who you think will get that one?
Edge slightly to Sade, just because, like, all the songs, like, I know I can spit verbatim. Sweetest Taboo, Smooth Operator, like, bro, I grew up on this.
They even put Sade on 2K.
Thank you. Like,
What did he say? He
that's
was
how
like
deep it goes.
Sade. It was a smooth operator.
What, bro? Just them two songs alone.
I don't know.
like,
I want to see like a old school R&B versus like a New Edition versus Boys to Men, or
That would be dope.
New Edition versus Jodeci or some shit.
Yeah.
New Edition is my favorite group of all time, so shit. I feel like can't no R&B group fuck with them. I don't care who it is.
I give you that. One group that I've always appreciated that people don't really talk about, Do or Die, bro. I've always fucked with Do or Die, bro. That's my shit. Like, for real, for real. I'm telling you, bro. Like, when you talk about stuff like that, these verses, it's all depending on like the vibes,
the matchup.
If them two people match up and give me good energy, that's what I want. Facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to give two people who are actually relevant to each other. What's it looking like?
Good time to wrap up.
But we back. Get ready for more new episodes. Well, now things starting to open up. Hopefully, we can start trying to do some more different things and try to get guests back in. Yeah. I know we want to try to. I know we planned on trying to do more guest appearances, so we're gonna try to get that back rolling. And we actually had a lot of people too trying to get on, so that'll be a real good thing to try to get back moving.
Shout out to everybody just messing with us music.
Shout out to everybody for the support.
Because at one point in time, I'm definitely gonna try to get like a rental thing going where I can shoot other people's videos, and I'll give it to you, and then I'll share it on my page as well. So we just have like a stream going. And just shout out to all the Fort Worth artists.
Shout out to everybody grinding.
Shout out to everybody, like, cause it's a lot of good dudes doing some good music right now. Shout out to Armani. Shout out to Adam Michael. Shout out to my nigga Red Williams. R.I.P. to Nick Red.
Shout out to the Fresh Money gang.
Yeah, bro was real. Nick Red was real. He had some good music.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gang. Free Felix. Hey.
Facts, bro.
June 2022 is official.
I'm going to get him right, too. I'm going to get him right because he had some hype going before he went in.
Hey, it's official. Bro coming home June 2022. But like I said, look forward to some more Tales from the Neighborhood. We out.